What's up, everybody? In today's video we are going to review the newly released Hammond collection Spinosurus. So let's get in this review. As we all know, this figure was inspired by the Jurassic Park 3 movie, which was his first appearance in the Jurassic World franchise, which is pretty awesome. You know, I wasn't expecting this guy to be the Jurassic World Hammond Collection extra large figure for the year, but we finally have a Hammond Collection Spinosaurus, and I am so happy about it. You know, this guy's just almost perfect, and you know, he's such a great figure. As you can see, the detail is pretty awesome. The glass eye is awesome. I like it. So let's get to the articulation and see what this guy has to compete with the other previous Hammond collections. So first of all, I want to start with the jaw. It's pretty decent. The teeth are pretty awesome, as you can see. Some are crooked, all of that, but it's pretty cool. We have, so you can see the mouth opens about that much. Let me get the figure closer so you could get a more detailed look at it. As you can see, tongue is basically the same thing as the Giganotosaurus, where you could like close it around where you like. So that is pretty awesome. And one of the issues I've had with this, it's not really a big issue, but sometimes when I close the mouth, this gum piece sticks out a little. Let's see. Yeah, you see? So to prevent that, I don't have a solution for you, but just push it in as much as you can when you're closing the mouth. Yeah, basically that's for the other side. It doesn't happen, as you can see. It's just this side, the left side, for some reason. But yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering, this is my Scorpion's tank. As you can see, he is in there. So yeah. Yeah, this guy has a lot of articulation. His neck. He has two joints right here in the neck, as you can see. And could look about that much up. So that is pretty awesome. His arms have a bit of articulation. You have here the claws. The fingers are kind of rubbery, but they don't move individually. Arm can do 360, of course. Whoops, don't do a 360 with the Spino. It did not break, but it looks like the arms are pegged on. So I think what happened is that when I lift it up like this piece jammed with this piece, because it looks like they're different sizes. This one's much thicker than this part. So don't do a 360 with this guy because the arm will snap off. As you can see, it won't break, but there's a possibility of it breaking. I got lucky, mine didn't break, but that was scary. The cell is plastic. Surprisingly, it's not rubber. It's a little bit of rubber, but it's like a hard rubber. It's more like a plastic. So that's awesome. Let's get to the legs. So let me just lower this a little bit. About right there. Legs could do 360, but again, you're risking the leg to pop out. Knee bends about that much. You have this other part right here, and then you have the ankle articulation, which is as usual. So that's awesome. And then you also have the wired tail, as you can see. So that is pretty awesome. and it can move around. You could 360 the tail. You don't have to worry about the tail. You have to worry about the legs and arms, especially the arms, as I just found out. So now let's get to some comparisons, I guess. Okay, so here we have the Spinosaurus next to the Giganotosaurus. As you can see, Giganotosaurus is a much bulkier um, figure, but when it comes to height, I mean, Spinosaurus is taller. Um, Giganotosaurus, I believe, is longer slightly just by the tail. Um, but yeah, we'll see right now the length. Okay, here they are head to head, and as you can see, the length. Yeah, it's just the length. Whoops. Okay, here we go again. It's just the length. As you can see, Giganotosaurus barely beats it for like an inch or half an inch. It's not much. As you can see, these figures are basically almost the same size. Spinosaurus taller, Giganotosaurus just overall longer. I mean, sorry. But yeah, I mean, Spinosaurus is the bigger figure. Um, so yeah, so let's get to the overview of the Spinosaurus now. Let's rate this guy and see how he compares to other Hammond collections. Okay, so what? Okay, now let's get to the rating of this guy. This guy, honestly, he's a pretty formidable contender with the rest of the Hammond collections. He is one of the best ones out there, and he's pretty awesome. I just wish he had more gray like he did in the movie, because in the movie he was like this gray color, and that's the most iconic um version of the Spinosaurus we know, like this grayer color. That's all I wish. It had been that color, more like a gray color. But um, other than that, this Spinosaurus is basically perfect. I mean, I'll give this guy probably 9.5. And I give this guy a 9.5. You know what? Let's just give this a 9. I'll give this guy a 9 for several things, okay? And I just wish Hammond Collection adds a joint to the torso. Maybe like a ball joint like they did with the Tyrannosaurus Rex Hammond Collection. I mean, it was kind of awful, but, fixing it could benefit a lot the Hammond Collection when it comes to posing. I would also like better balance for the figures, because sometimes they have problems standing, so that's one of the things I have to have in mind. Maybe redesign the feet a little, and overall have a balanced figure when it comes to posing. Another thing is the gum part that I told you guys, that sometimes when you close the mouth, the gum piece sticks out. It hasn't happened to me with any other Hammond collection, just with this guy. Um, I mean, I hope it doesn't happen for all of you. I hope it's just my copy, but yeah, that's one of the issues. Overall, Hammond collection needs to fix their jaw articulation, because sometimes the jaws get stuck for no reason. For my Dimetrodon, his jaw somehow it pops out and I have to put it back in. I'll show you right now what I mean. And it's because I think I opened the jaw of the figure too much. So as you can see, here's Dimetrodon, and this is when I open, and as you can see, gum piece is already out, and you have to like put it back in, or else the mouth. So you gotta like push it, and there we go. You gotta like push it, and there you go. It's happened with the Dimetrodon, the Pyroraptor, and the Velociraptor. So overall, the little ones. The big guys, doesn't really happen. So you don't have to worry about that with the big guys. Um, yeah, this guy's pretty awesome. I give this guy a 9. He is one of the best figures I've gotten from the new wave of Hammond collections. I actually skipped on the Allosaurus. I don't know why. I guess I didn't want the guy, but I should have not skipped on him. But unfortunately, I did. And now he became kind of rare. He's like 45 bucks now, so 10 more than what he was before, I think. Or I think that was his original price. I don't know. But point is, we finally have a Spinosaurus, and I'm pretty happy. Do I recommend this guy? Absolutely yes. If you're a Spinosaurus fan, you're gonna love this figure because he is awesome. I'm telling you, you have to buy this guy. This guy's becoming rare. I've seen this guy for 90 to 80 bucks in eBay. So this guy's becoming rare. Trust me, you have to find this guy and quick because he's not gonna be there in the shelves for long. He's probably gonna be like there's gonna be scalpers. That's all I'm gonna say because it usually happens with Spinosaurus. A lot of scalping, especially after its release. So it's probably gonna be there for a couple months and then it's gonna be gone forever. So I recommend you probably get two if you want one sealed. So don't wait for this guy. Just buy this guy. And thank you for watching, guys. Um, if you want to know something about this guy, just leave a comment and I'll respond. And leave some comments for some other Transformers, Jurassic World, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, reviews you would like. And yeah, I'll be there to maybe give you the review. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Till the next one. See you.